My name is Jesse Davis, host of the Penthouse Podcast, where I interview a lot of my longtime friends, some of the members of my club, and some of Wilmington's finest people. I am so excited to do this show. Thank you. What's up? Kristine Turner.
Hi, Jesse.
Kristine Turner in the house, everybody, tonight. Welcome to the Penthouse Podcast. I got one of my very, very dear friends, best friends, here tonight, and I couldn't be more excited. So Kristine Turner here, she is a realtor, a successful realtor. She still works for Intercoastal, right?
Intercoastal Realty on the Beatty Pittman team.
Yep. She has her side hustles. She's involved with some Bitcoin stuff.
I work for a Dow company, Axon Dow. We specialize in scientific research, open source research. We'll get into that.
And my favorite thing is this. So most of you ladies in town are familiar with this, gentlemen too, because it is called Vixie hand fans, and this is the man fan. So it's been so damn hot up here. We have these fans to help with the heat. But
That's
no, this
right.
is like her brand. So Vixie, this has been years you've been doing this.
I've been doing this.
Tell us about Vixie.
I've been doing it on the side for fun, a hobby for about almost 10 years, and it's a way for me to get my creativity out and also to create something that needs to be utilized in everyday.
Whip that bitch out.
Okay, let me show you. Thank you, Jesse, for having me on the Penthouse Podcast.
Welcome. You're welcome.
And I want to say that I am a big fan. If you can't see the video and you're listening,
So tell us about all the things that go into that. That was so much more than just a fan.
So, these are handmade from silk and mahogany. And yeah, they're just a little bit more eloquent and delicate than your fans that I guess you could buy on Amazon. Let's say we're like the Lululemon of workout clothes.
I love it.
But affordable.
So today we're about to go on a little bit of a hiatus because Zach's father is marrying my best friend, and that is in 2 weeks. And I'm going to the Davis family reunion, which is coming up in the middle of August. And taking a little bit of a hiatus, so I thought maybe we should just do a fun podcast up here with one of my best friends, and just have some fun with this. And so I'm going to pour a little wine.
I was about to.
See what you think. Oh, Zach, grab yourself a glass.
Should I swish it around?
Do all the smell, whatever you want to do.
The legs look good.
The legs, you got nice legs.
Oh, nice legs.
Nice legs are important. Mine are a little chubby right now. Good.
So is a good flavor.
Good? Is it
full
good?
flavor.
It's good. Full flavor. So.
Glug glug.
All right. So let's get ourselves straight down here. We always like to start the podcast with our famous penthouse shot. If you've been up here and you've had, a night, usually everybody says, I remember the ride up, but don't remember the ride down. So that could be a good and a bad thing. But, thank you for coming on today. Like, this is so exciting to have you up here. Episode 34. We've been doing this for almost going on 2 years, and it's just been a lot of fun. We went down to Circa earlier, one of my favorite restaurants in town. And we were just saying, this is a hobby. It's a hobby. It's a fun hobby. It's a way to just express myself and just, have my friends on and just shoot the shit. And so today our topic is, what is it?
The roast of Jesse. It is things you don't know about Jesse.
Things you might not know about Jesse, yes. So we come up with a lot of little stories. I actually reached out to some of my closest friends today. This thing keeps popping up. Sorry. No, it's all right. No, don't apologize. No, but anyway, so it's like there was. There we go. So Victoria Beckham was on stage. Oh, sorry.
I took Jesse's normal seat.
She took my seat, my mic.
I got the good mic.
You're
I got
the only one who can get away with
the
that
good
shit.
chair. By accident. It was all by default.
So earlier today, as we're setting up for this whole thing, so Zach unfortunately locked his keys out of the car. You got bit by a dog.
I got bit by a dog in the face.
In the face. So that's why she got my side.
This is my good side today.
Both your sides are good.
But, the other side
Both
was
my
bit
sides
by
are
a dog.
And then I went to Glow Med Spa. Jacqueline, love my Jacqueline. I got a little touch up. So right now I really can't feel my face much. It's all setting in.
I wish you could see his lips right now. They look great. Fabulous. Speaking of lips.
Okay,
can we cheers?
We have to do this first.
Oh, let's cheers.
So we always like to start the podcast off with a penthouse shot. So cheers to episode 34. Zach, you're the best.
Put your lips on that shot.
I am, girl. Throw it back. Cheers. Now let's get ready to rumble.
Okay.
So first of all, I do want to give Zach a big shout out. He was playing at Lula's. Was it every Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Tuesdays. Every Tuesday. His band is great. A big, like your following is it's becoming a thing. Like you
Very
guys
cool.
are so good.
Lula's, the old bar, the one of the oldest bars in Wilmington, Lula's.
Yeah.
Very
so he's
cool.
playing there on Tuesdays. So if you're downtown on Tuesday nights, go check Zach out on Lula's. But we're going to jump right into it. So it's the roast. I guess I'm getting roasted tonight. And so KT, what are we going to start with? Where's your notes? Let's see.
Okay, I brought some
She
notes.
put together a little bit of cheat sheet.
Let's start with.
All right. So.
Well, where are you from, first of all?
Okay. I think there's a huge misconception of where I was born. How about that? Like, we could all be raised in places, but technically I was born in Fall River, Massachusetts. This might shock a lot of people because it's very Portuguese, which I am Portuguese. And it's very, Massachusetts. But we moved to North Carolina when I was leaving the 4th grade. So I went to Bradley Creek Elementary School, which is off of Greenville Loop Road. And so I went there 5th grade. My mom got a job in Charlotte. So I moved to Brunswick County to Winnebago, that's where my roots are. I like to consider that where I was raised. But just to be, to make it clear, I was not born here. I am somewhat of a Yankee, if you want to call me that. But it's funny because I'm not. It's kind of one of those things. It's hard to tell people, like, where you're born and where you're from is a hard thing to process because you're like, okay, I feel like I wasn't really born there. You go there and it's like, okay, this is not my people, but it is, but it's not. But so yes, Winnebago. So I grew up on a dirt road in Winnebago off of Town Creek Road. And I went to Bolivia Elementary School. I always like to say I never got to graduate the DARE program, Dare to Keep Kids Off Drugs,
How did you not graduate?
Because they started the DARE program at Bradley Creek, but they already finished it at Bolivia. So by the time I got there, I missed the whole damn program. So anyway, whatever. So.
And already smoked a couple cigarettes.
Couple cigs, whatever, couple doobies, whatever.
Just kidding. He was an elementary
I was also
school
kind of
guy.
an A student. I was honor society. I did graduate with honors, but I also did not ever graduate college. So there's another fact about me. If this is the roast of Jesse, then I'll be honest, I did not graduate. I think I need like 3 credits to get my degree.
Well, maybe you should do it.
Who has
Go
the
for
time? Not when you have ChatGPT.
But speaking of your accomplishments in elementary school, have you ever won any awards?
Well, not elementary school. I didn't win anything. I try to be on the choir, which I'm a terrible singer. So every time I sing, people leave and get up. It's really not my forte. But no, in the 7th grade, I did win my first prize. I did Madonna's Vogue in the 7th grade, and I got 1st place. So we always say that was my coming out party because, sorry, my lips are still a little numb. I can't really feel everything. I'm like, ugh. So thank you, Jacqueline. They're going to look great tomorrow.
I see you talking.
I see you talking. So my first time I ever got on a stage, and I rehearsed that 3,000 times in front of my mom's TV, like Vogue. I could still do the whole thing. So yeah.
Can you show us a Vogue with a fan right now?
I probably could. There was that one. So 1990, Blonde Ambition World Tour. World Tour.
Martini's
kicking in now.
World Tour.
The World Tour. So no. Anyway, yeah. So There's that, you know.
Yeah, I know in that video, that Vogue, they're dressed as colonial women.
The hoop dresses, yeah.
And they're snap.
So amongst that, like, I guess, that was my first, I wouldn't even say accomplishment. It was like 7th grade talent show, so whatever. But it was Madonna's Vogue, and I got first place. And so they always said that was my coming out party. So like everybody knew that was basically, I sealed the deal that I was a homosexual man, you know.
I love it.
I love being
That's
a homosexual
great. What a
man.
way to come out.
So much fun being gay. So anyway, let me have it. What do you got there?
Okay,
Listen to note cards.
Speaking of awards, I heard you won an award in LA for a costume.
Ooh. Okay, so that brings me back. So let me think about this. So I was a VIP manager at the Abbey. Most people know that about me. Some people may not. But I worked there for a while, and that's where I became friends with a lot of celebrities. And so me and my girlfriends, gay, guy friends, we call each other girls, dressed up, and I was Strawberry Shortcake. And if any of you boys out there from LA that were my friends back in the day remember that costume, because it fit me like a glove. I had the best legs ever in that costume. So I won first place. I think I won like $2,000 as Strawberry Shortcake. So maybe we'll bring her back sometime. But then the best part about this was I got to get my picture taken with the entire fire department in West Hollywood. So it's me in Strawberry Shortcake's costume in front of this fire truck with all the hot fucking firefighters.
Wow.
It was pretty amazing.
Jelly.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, that was not so many accomplishments that I've had. But I did play piano as a kid at South Brunswick. Miss Shalaka, I don't know where she is. I hope she's well. But I got in a lot of trouble with her. She did not like me in her classroom. I was a shit star as usual. And so I used to compete at UNCW at the recitals. I have my little pin still in my jewelry box that like prove that I brought.
Don't make me ask you to play your baby grand piano over there.
Well,
we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, we can save it. The
fact check.
So the next time KT is going to come on, we're going to do a fact check with how many jobs, how many speeding tickets, maybe body count. I don't know if we should go into
how many men he's loved,
broken up with. There's not been that many.
How many shoes he has in his closet.
Now we're really cooking. How many shoes you got? Fact check. All right, so moving on. I want to see what you got. What do you got?
Okay, hold on. Let me have a little sippy.
Okay. How is this?
Oh, cheers.
So Zach and his dad are Sauvignon Blanc fans. So how is it? Is it good? Cheers.
Pretty good.
It's called
Pretty Good, says a tequila drinker.
Mm-hmm. I drink everything.
That's pretty good, though. Okay. Let me look at my notes. All right, since we're on...
So let's not bore our fans tonight.
Okay.
Let's keep this going.
Well, since we're on LA, and Strawberry Shortcake, can
I interrupt really quick? Because
Yes.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, please.
So I did move to Los Angeles, and I worked in West Hollywood for a long time. In the midst of all that, I lived at the Sierra Tower. It was a celebrity building. That's where I met, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne lived in my building.
Oh,
Adam
did you
Sandler.
ever run into him?
I ran into the daughter.
No,
it's the daughter with the purple hair. That's when people started dyeing their hair different colors. Kelly, right? Kelly Osbourne.
Yes.
So she would be in the treadmill beside me in the gym, and I'd be like, I didn't want to talk to her because I didn't want to be like that person.
Good to know she was getting it.
She was getting it. I was getting it too.
We're all trying to get it.
We're all getting it. She looks good. She looks damn good. But that's when girls, fancy girls, started dyeing their hair funny colors. You used to have your hair was.
I did. Too. The pink got me a lot of business. Actually.
Oh, good. But so Joan Collins, she's still around. She's probably still lives in the building. Her sister Jackie, she wrote books, and very famous. I never could say this word right. Author. Oh, I said it. Author. So, and I met her one time. I was with one of my friends at Redberry Hotel. Dieter Abner. Dieter, if you're out there listening, you'll love this too, because you introduced me to Jackie Collins, and she was wearing her black diamond necklace. She knew I was friends with Elizabeth Taylor, so she was like, "Who is? Oh, that's the one that's friends with Elizabeth." And so she was wearing this black diamond necklace, and she said, "You are so handsome." And that's what she said to me. She, rest in peace, she's passed away. Joan's sister, Jackie. She wrote all like the sexy novels and stuff back in the day. But that building was exciting to live in.
Forgive me for cutting you off.
Oh, cut me off, please.
Jesse, but I would rather know about the story about the cat in the hat.
Carrick. Oh, God. Okay. So we're going to go right into this thing. So have you ever been accused of like doing something that you didn't really
all
do?
The time.
Okay. So one of my girlfriends, she was accused of having sex with this guy that she really didn't. Okay. She really was.
That's the worst.
You know, like.
It's like, I didn't even do that.
Like, don't be doing that. Right. So she was really upset, really pissed. She was like, all right. She knew that I lived near this guy. Oh, I got to put my glass of wine.
That's a big old glass. You should take a sip.
So we're going to get right into this one. So me and Carrick are like running around Winnebago. She had like a Geo Metro. It was like, we call it the Silver Bullet. It was this little tiny car that would go like 60 miles an hour top speed, like pedal to the fucking metal, right? So she snagged a bottle of Jack Daniels from Baxter's liquor closet. And so we were doing bad things. We were young and 16, 17, whatever. So we're riding around getting fucked up, whatever, smoking cigs, like cheersing, like chugging this bottle of booze. And in Winnebago, we call it the loop. It's where we would just ride around and get hammered and go in the woods and do bad things with boys and things like that.
The normal thing.
This is the norm.
That's like how kids grew up.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up.
Yeah. So Carrick was really upset over this situation, and the guy had been spreading rumors about her. And so I was like, she's like, I need to get him back. I need to get him back. I was like, all right, well, what are we going to do? So we're like riding around, and next thing you know, there's like this, or it was Halloween time, so it was around October. You know those cheesy trash bags that are shaped like pumpkins, and people put leaves in them to make them look like a decoration in their yard. Mm-hmm. So we saw, there's a plane. I haven't seen
those in a while.
There's a plane. It's a bird.
Yeah.
It's
a
plane.
Know what's cool? You can fly home to Wilmington and look down and see the penthouse and the river and downtown out of your right mirror or your right mirror, your right window.
One of them. I'm always on the wrong side of the plane, so I'm like, can I go get a picture?
He's on the left side. He's looking at.
Damn it! I want to
looking at Burgal on the left side.
So Carrick and I are riding around, smoking cigarettes, drinking out of the bottle. Typical 16, 17-year-olds. And so we see this dead cat in the street. And so we're like, Jesus. Let's get this fucking cat, right? So we see, oh my God, I could really get into this, but I don't want to get
Do it. This is what we're doing today.
So there was this, the orange trash bags that look like pumpkins. So I said, stop. I saw the pumpkin. I'm pretty good with like making things happen very quick. So I saw the pumpkin, the leaved pumpkin, ripped the bag, dumped the leaves out, scooped the fucking dead cat up out of the street. It was stiff as a board. It was like
light as a feather.
It was definitely not light. So we're like, I scooped the cat up with the trash bag. I'm like, ew, oh my God. It's like rigor mortis. Is like the arm is like sticking out like this. So we put it in the back hatch of her car. We're riding around with this dead fucking cat. Like, what are we gonna do? So we're like, all right, let's go by his house and put it in. So we ride by there. I pull up. We are stuffing this dead cat in the fucking stuffing in the
rigor mortis and all.
And the arm is sticking out, and I can't slam the door because the damn cat's arm is sticking out. He is sitting in the fucking driveway and sees the whole thing. So he sees us doing this. He's like, "Get that fucking cat out of you motherfuckers! Get the cat out!" We're like, we're busted.
Luckily, there's no video recording on your phone back then.
So I run in the car. Like I said, this Metro only went like 60 miles an hour top speed. And we are flying down on Highway 17. He had like this little, he thought it was a sports car. It wasn't. But he's like trying to.
Was it a Mustang?
No, I don't even know what it was. It was nothing to remember. And so he's like flying up on us and trying to run us off the road. And he's like, "Get that cat out of my fucking." And she had to roll down, so we're trying to roll the windows down like this, So we're rolling the window down like, fuck you. And next thing you know, she screams and looks at him and says, "That's the only pussy you're ever going to get from me, motherfucker."
Yeah. Stop it.
Damn it. Like, you cannot even make that shit up.
So
yeah, that story is going to go
life before social media.
Yeah,
was like
God.
that in Winnebago.
Oh, but she was, I think the fact that she said, That's the only pussy you're ever gonna get from me, motherfucker.
Oh,
With
that's
that
my
dead
girl.
cat. I think that cat lived for Carrick.
Oh my
For that
God.
story.
That
Love you, Carrick. Love Gene. Love Tommy.
There's a reason
Rest
for
in peace,
everything.
Baxter. Great family. But yeah, we were a tag team. It's like loyalty. It's friendship. What's up? What's up?
I don't know. I got a lot of questions
All right, keep going.
or comments or quotes. Okay, let's move on to
I'm scared.
favorite singers, Jesse.
Okay.
Who are your favorite singers and why?
Well, knock
or
it
not
out
why,
quick.
but
I
who
love
are
David
your
Allan
favorite
Coe.
singers?
I love every country music song he's ever put out there. I can sing every word verbatim. If you really know me, you know that I do know all that. Little Kim. So I have a very broad spectrum of musicians. And in between, of course, Madonna, like before things got weird with her. But I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry about your microphone. I keep watching it
I
hit
just
him
don't
in
really.
the face.
I just don't really.
and I
don't
know that
I don't know how I feel
I've
about
got
like,
his microphone.
I just don't know how I feel about like 70, 60, 70-year-olds dating 20-year-olds. That's still, I don't care how famous you are. It still's not okay.
It's a little weird.
It's a lot of weird.
It's,
Love you, Madonna, but come on. I mean, so, oh no, it's okay. I love.
we switched it up. Like,
Shit that I really love. It's right.
it's because it's today
Is
and
that good? Can you hear me?
today things happen.
So between,
Watch your face, Jesse, and your lips.
I like chip the tooth on camera.
Like that microphone's ready to
And I
just
had
pop
my
'em.
fucking lips all done and shit.
I'm
so
like,
they
damn,
hurt.
this is the
It's like,
busted.
bap.
This is the busted
Hey, the things we
interview.
do, like, shout out to the girls at Glow Med Spa. I mean, I get welcomed like a celebrity. They treat me like gold. They let me bring Rex in there today. I had my
Amazing.
dog watching me get shot up all over the place. But, the things we do to keep our youth going. Anyway, so with all that said and done, you play around a little bit with injectors.
I do. It's not gonna lie. Thank God. I was always thinking I was gonna be okay for a while until I would deal with it when I got to that age.
Shannon just finally got some Botox.
I would
Sorry,
do,
Shannon.
Oh,
Yeah, she finally got some, yeah. I was like, I've been fucking with my face since I was 26 years old.
And
so-
one of the last times I got Botox, right, was
nothing
the
to be
day that I
ashamed
met the guy that is my dude. He's my dude,
I
okay?
love you.
Right, and if
Joe.
I didn't have to not lay down or not work out or
Look, if
not
you can't
do
lay down,
anything
he ain't
for
gonna
4
keep you
hours,
around.
I was not going to meet this guy that I met
Your
at
lover.
at a trivia night that I don't go to.
Sex trivia? It's the
It was-
dildo nights downstairs tonight, actually, I think. It's Thursday.
No, it was regular trivia, and thanks to Botox, Livy and Rose. No, what's it called? I can't remember. I can't cut that one out. But
Olivia
yeah.
is. Where's
Well-
the notes? Where we at?
Oh, where we at? All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Curious minds want to
Did
know.
I say favorite? Oh, we did do favorite singers. I was waiting
Who
for you to say
cares?
Lil' Kim.
Oh, yeah. Little Kim. Oh, wait, yes.
Oh.
All right, there's another one. Another very important Jesse thing is that Little Kim is definitely one of my favorite singers. I mean, that's another. It's
I
like,
should put that.
how does it go from Little Kim to Dave Allan Coe? That basically sums up my personality in a nutshell. I can go from singing every word from her, every lyric she can sing, to Dave Allan Coe.
How many licks?
Does it take to get to the center? That's even a newer one. I'm talking about I got man in Switzerland, even got Stan in the Maryland, Bahamas in the spring. Baby, it's a big, you know what I mean. Keep going, girl. What's the
That's
one?
right. Okay.
Or my favorite one is call me Dr. Ruth. I ain't a prostitute. I just speak the truth. Dicks I like 'em fat like a pickle, hard like a nickel, juicy like a popsicle. Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay, and then we asked him about his testicle injury.
Oh, here we go. Testicle injuries. Okay. For all the gentlemen out there, it's a sensitive subject. And what I mean sensitive is very sensitive. I was, first of all, that window right over there,
Ooh.
Scotty worked for me for
I
a
was
long
here
time.
for that one actually.
Yeah,
Now that you
it was
say
terrible. So it was the end of the night. I was wearing those Christian Louis Vuitton with the red bottom shoes. They're very slick. And I was trying to close, the end of the night, for everybody that listens.
I need to.
No, it's fine. I really need a minute when everybody leaves here. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a husband. I don't have kids. When everybody leaves here, I do need a minute sometimes to like decompress, shut the music off, hopefully count the money if we made any would be great, and just be alone. And so Scotty knew that, and he was waiting around, letting me like have my moment. So I was closing the blinds. Anybody that's worked for me
Jesse,
knows.
can I tell you that I guest bartended for you that night?
Were you working that night?
I was the one working that night, and I watched it happen. Ooh, ow.
So I like almost severed a testicle on that windowsill.
Slick
and
shoes.
I was obviously very highly intoxicated, and I slid and I pulled the drape right down, and I didn't want to tell Scotty. Scotty came in and was like, "Are you okay?" I was like holding my crotch together, and there was blood everywhere. It was terrible. And so, needless to say, I had to go rush to the emergency room. Of course, the worst person to call is Josh, my brother, who was like gonna just roast me in the hospital, filming everything, filming the good.
But he handled it that
He had a
night.
video like saying "ha ha," thinking it's this big funny joke, and I'm like, "Shut the fucking camera off! Shut you fucking asshole!" You know. So that was the first time. For anybody out there is really hurt. I mean, a bicycle doesn't compare to what happened with that window over there.
Ooh. That's like falling.
Have
on
you
a
ever bumped your
balance-
cooter bone?
Yeah, I have.
You bumped your cooter
So
bone?
I was a competitive gymnast growing up, and you're on a balance beam and you slip, and sometimes you just go bam.
You hit your cooter right on the
And
floor.
that is exactly what he did. He just said poof
It was bad.
on the windowsill.
It was bad, and there was a little chip off the sill from where my
shit.
shoe.
And I was like,
Ow.
"Do I need to take you to the hospital?" And he said, "Maybe."
I didn't want to go.
Maybe.
I didn't want to spend the money on the ambulance
But
ride.
speaking of accidents, okay,
Oh, God, what's
Jesse's a little bit accident prone. If you don't already know that, and there was another time I watched him slide off a chair off of this stage.
Oh my God, right there.
Onto the floor.
Right fucking there.
Head first, upside down.
No, first of all, we did it perfect before the cameras
Really?
came out. And then she said, "Do it again."
So I can film it on video.
And then she tried to, and that's when I fumbled, and my head went straight from there to the floor. I was holding my eyebrow together. She's like, "You gotta go to the hospital." I was like, "No."
He held it so long together that it grew back
it grew
together,
back.
and we were fine.
It's like,
and he goes, "Remember, I'm from Winnebago," and I was like, "Oh yeah,
We don't take no shit.
oh yeah, actually, yeah, you ain't no pussy."
I ain't no pussy. I ain't no pussy. You got-
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's why we
Don't
friends.
be a
okay?
pussy.
That's why I like this guy.
Grow some
because
fucking balls, people.
I mean, we kind of,
As gay as I am, I will definitely hold my own. But the best part about that is that the second time was at Jesse's Yacht Club, and I was all excited. We were shooting one of those reality shows for Bravo that we were doing,
trying to remember
which
this.
you were on there. And I was sliding down the railing, thought I was going to be cute. And the railing had like a 12-inch gap from the handicap railing, which I did not know. So I'm sliding out. I missed the entire railing, and my asshole and my balls hit the side
Oh no!
side of that fucking railing. And so Julie Willits, love Julie, best friend, she's holding my dick and balls together in the bathroom and is like, "Are you gonna make it? Are you okay?" I'm like,
How many of us have
No.
held your dick and balls together? Jesus Christ!
I love my girls. You know,
I
y'all-
mean,
I don't know if I've held a lot of y'all's cooters together, but I would if you really needed me to.
you
I would hold your
we
cooter
would
together.
call you first, though.
Please, I would definitely hold it together with
But also not from Thursday through Saturday.
this business. That's working hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
What else you got? You got to get your
All right,
damn shit
Let's
going
go,
here.
Let's go. I got a lot of.
So we got like the dick and balls situation. And
where should I go from here?
I don't even know.
I mean, we're talking about accidents. Okay, well, I want
accidents.
I want to hear about the chainsaw accident, the ditch cleaner,
Okay,
and the
oh.
lawn mower.
Okay, so we'll start from the lawnmower. So there was a night that I hate to call him my ex-boyfriend because he's still my friend and he's married. Lives in Thailand with his current partner. I love them both.
He's a sweet
now.
guy.
So they're great. Love them. We're great friends. But at the time, what was the question?
Accidents, and I want to
Ditch
know about.
cleaner.
lawnmower, ditch cleaner,
Oh, okay.
and
So him and I had like this little stupid
chainsaw.
this little fight, like whatever. And so I was like, anytime I would get pissed off, I'd moved to Massachusetts after high school, back up there to see if it was meant for me, which it wasn't. And we'd get in a fight and I would run back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina. Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm going back to North Carolina. It's always like so I come back here. I meet one of my girlfriends. Back then it was Deluxe. And I'm in there and we're getting fucked up, drunk. I'm pissed. I made it back to see my girls, whatever. So I'm like drunk. And so we get it. Back then there were cabs. This is before Ubers. Maybe if it was different, there would have been, look, the lips are all.
Them lips are in the way, y'all.
The lips are ahead of me. So we're in the cab and we're going back to her house. And I'm like, okay. The cab smelled so fucking bad. And I was like, I remember it like really stinking and being like, dude, your fucking cab stinks. Like get an air freshener. Like, maybe like bang your floor mats off or something. He's like, get out. So I get out of the car. My friend stays in the car. I'm leaving names out purposely. And she leaves in the cab and leaves me on the side of the road. So what do? I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to walk to her house and I'm pissed. So I'm banging on her window. I'm like, open up, whatever. Like, I made it back. Where are you? So I'm like, all right, this bitch wants to leave me outside. Fuck this. I jump the fence, go to the shed. I pulled the John Deere tractor out of the fucking shed. The keys were in it. I turned that fucker on and I put the lights on and I am driving this tractor around the yard. Woo! Shirt off. Like, fuck yeah.
What time are we talking about?
I was at the wrong house.
Ooh.
I was at the wrong house. I was not at her house. I was at the neighbor's.
Whose tractor was it?
I got one
the
house.
Neighbor's tractor?
Yes. I got one house too early. I thought it was her garage, and it wasn't. So here comes Wilmington PD. Woo, woo, woo. So I get like, here we go. Fucking, I'm in trouble. First night I ever spent in jail, right over here. They don't even know if they keep people there in jail anymore. But so that was the first night I ever spent in jail. It was a lawnmower incident because I was at the wrong house. They did drop the charges. The little old lady she was cool on me. She let me go. Laura George, love you, best friend.
How old
Hickory
were you?
Drive. She bailed me out. 21.
Okay.
20.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Only being 21 for your first arrest. That's not so bad.
First arrest. We love a first arrest.
That's not so bad.
If y'all been tuning in lately, you might know something.
Okay. I got some more questions.
Oh, Lord, the lawnmower. Carrick, that was a Carrick comment. Carrick was like, you need to
lawnmower.
bring up the lawnmower. But yeah, I was at the wrong fucking house. So I thought I was like at Jennifer's house. Oh, I slipped the name. So I was like, whatever. But
what she said.
the wrong house. So I got taken in. And they would not they put me in my own cell because they were like, oh, this gay guy's going to get it if he runs his mouth. So it was not a fun experience. I recommend don't go to jail. It's not worth it. Sometimes
But if you do, just tell them it wasn't you. It works sometimes.
definitely the police are not very nice.
I'm not gonna lie, but
They deal with a lot of crazy people. Anyway, so
all right. So should we keep talking about?
go ahead.
Okay, I would like to know more about the chainsaw incident.
Hurricane Fran, tornado came through the neighborhood. And so everything was flooded and it was a mess. And so we were cleaning up the yard and we were loading up the truck full of stuff. And the guys were out there cutting all the trees down. And I wanted to be in there because I'm like, yeah, I could be like Butch. I can fucking get out there and cut some shit down. So they put me in the back of the truck and the chainsaw. If you don't know much about chainsaws, when you shut them off, the teeth still go. Well, I didn't know this at the time. And so I saw these two hot guys driving by. And I was like, hi, hey. And I leaned over and that thing clipped my fucking shin. And it was such a clean cut that I didn't even know that I had almost lost my
And
leg.
it's taking out like a square.
So
like
one of the guys working on the property had grabbed my face and pulled me back and was like, "Don't look down. It's not good." And it was such a clean cut that I didn't even feel it. So yeah.
What was missing from your leg?
It was my what do you call that bone? Calf?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so There's another like.
But you're like, hey.
I was like, hey, kitties. And then
And they were
guess
like,
what? They didn't
"Oh."
pay me any mind at all. They did not. There was no interest back then.
All right, well, maybe we should change the subject.
Let's change the subject.
All right, let's change it.
What we got going on?
I
think we need to talk
I
about-
want to know something. Okay, what about your favorite restaurant, Jesse? I know a couple of them.
Well, they come and go, but right now, Circa will always be one of my favorite restaurants. I love Quanto Basta. I love Seabird. I love Oliveira. I love my old school. We've got like
You
Origins.
love Caprice.
Caprice, yes. Edie and Dustin are killing it. They've got.
Well, what
they just
about-
got-
what
hold
about-
On, hold on. Let's go back on Caprice.
Okay.
They just got like best restaurant Wilmington.
Did
So
they?
major kudos to Edie and Dustin.
Best duck confit I've ever had in escargot.
Escargot.
And it was with this guy on his birthday. What?
beef. I like the beef bourguignon.
He does. He likes that beef
Anything
bouillon.
beef. Go ahead. What you got?
Okay. And then
I think we need to harp on
and-
Marsha
okay,
for a minute.
Okay, Marsha. Oh, I love Marsha. If y'all don't know, Marsha is Jesse's mother, and she's amazing. And she's a badass. Okay. All right. Well, so Marsha has a story
All right,
about
she's gonna love this. So,
the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
so if you've been to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, you realize it's a motor speedway in Charlotte.
I'm gonna add Bud Light to this.
So
too.
my mom was a big fan of Jeff Gordon, the race car driver. So back then, a lot of people used to tell me I looked like him, and I'd be like, okay, I was gay. I wanted to look prettier. I didn't want to look like Jeff Gordon, but whatever. It was what it was. So my mom was obsessed with Jeff Gordon. Found out he's filming a Pepsi commercial in the, what do you call the interior of the racetrack where like the campers are, and what do you call it?
The inside.
The inside of the racetrack. So my mom is like, she grew some big balls, and she's like, she bought when the new Camaros that came out with their body style change. This was like 100 years ago.
Camaro.
Yes. So she had me. So me and Josh were each allowed to bring a friend. So I brought Summer, and Josh brought, I can't remember who it was. Sorry. But anyway, so we're piling up in this Camaro. We're going to Charlotte to go to Carowinds or Six Flags.
Fun.
So my mom's like, oh, turns out Jeff Gordon's filming a Pepsi commercial at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's stop by. So Marsha decides she's going to drive around the parking lot, and she sees an open gate for a racetrack.
And y'all are in the car, right?
Yes. And she says, buckle up, kids. Get your cameras out. And she commenced to go onto the racetrack at 100 and something miles per hour. And she's yelling at Josh to take pictures out of the back window. Here comes helicopters, police, fire trucks surrounding us. Woo, woo. And they pull my mom over. And she's like, what? The gate was open. I thought I could take a spin.
I love Marsha.
She wanted some attention. She wanted some attention from Jeff.
Clap for Marsha right now. That is what's up.
Marsha.
I mean, why not? I mean,
Masha.
the gate was open.
Tiffany calls her Masha.
And this is in what, like 1990 something?
97, 8.
Fucking
somewhere.
gate was open. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So she decides to just take off. And you know how, if you've ever actually seen a racetrack, they're very slanted. They're not, I mean, when on TV it kind of could look flat, but they're, what do you call it? It's like an angle. Yeah. So you
Really?
can't- So Zach's saying you can't. The riding a bicycle on one was like you can't. Like they're like
it's not flat.
girl,
it's an incline.
It's like a major incline.
No way.
Yeah. So Marsha
That's
got
pretty
up
cool.
to 100 and something miles an hour with 4 kids in the car and did not give a fuck. She was like, "Let's go, kids." She said, and then when she got pulled over, she's like, "What? They're like, ma'am. Well, you're about to get arrested. Like, do you realize you just?" She said, "Well, the gate was open. I thought I could go for a spin."
I mean, and this is in the
She was
80s, 90s
cute,
when
too.
we're growing
she
up.
was working herself on that car.
That's why we're the people we are these days. Okay, so
Yeah, Marsha, my mother. She's a trip. She's retired now. Congrats to Marsha. She helps me once a week with various things, and she's just nice to have around.
Well, and maybe that's why
She's like your other mom.
she is my other mom, and I go to these Mother's Days with you
Yes.
guys, which I appreciate because my mother.
It's not the same without you anymore.
And so they asked me to hang out, and I'm accepted there. And
You're
I love
always
it.
welcome.
And speaking of which, I know you've had 2 fathers that have passed away.
Yes, my father died of a heroin overdose when I was 9 years old. which moved us to North Carolina. That's another like something about me that a lot of people
Like,
don't know.
why are you here in North Carolina?
So my mom decided to like completely. She met a guy that had friends that were from Carolina Beach, and so I know.
Oh, Marsha was eating them crab legs and music.
She loves Calabash. Oh my god!
Boy, I love Marsha.
It was back then. It was called Steers Calabash Seafood. It was buffet.
Calabash, aka fried seafood.
She's my mom.
Joe loves fried seafood.
My mom used to love it, and I was like, "Mom, you got to quit ordering this shit because it's gonna kill you." But she literally is. She's dropped a lot of weight. She looks great. She's very strict with her diet now.
Okay.
She's laying off the cigs.
Can I get on the Marsha diet?
She's laying off the cigs a little bit, Mom. No more menthol cigs.
At least Marlboro Lights.
No cigarettes.
Okay, no cigarettes,
no
Marsha.
No más cigarette.
Okay, I love you, Marsha. Okay, next. Hold on. Next.
Marsha, she's all
right, let's roll into That's What She Said.
Oh, that's what she said.
Because Jesse's got a lot of girlfriends, and
that's what all my dude friends will say. Like, I always hang out with, even as a kid, all my friends were like pretty hot girlfriends, I think.
Of course. I mean, look at this gentleman.
Well, I was the only one allowed to spend the night with my girlfriends because I think my parents already knew I was a homo. They were like, okay. They're like, we can spend the night with them. And it's like, no, it's funny because
was it Victoria?
Ashley Elwood.
Ashley said that. Ashley said he was the only one who was allowed to.
And Big Dom said that about
spend
Erica.
the night at girl sleepovers.
Yes, I could go to girl sleepovers back then.
And he would be like, "This is how you Madonna.
This is how you give a blowjob."
Oh,
Just kidding.
God.
Just get all in it.
Okay,
like, don't leave the balls out. Just don't leave out the balls. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're part of the family too.
They are part of the whole contraption.
And that's what you learn at girls' sleepovers.
Yeah, blowjobs.
Back in the 90s.
Yes, how else are you supposed to learn?
I mean,
maybe they're practicing on me. I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's go to another one of That's What She Said.
That's what she said.
All right, let's see. Hold on. I got a good one.
I'm about to pee on myself.
Okay. That's what she said. Didn't you tell me you worked at a strip club at 15? Grayson.
Okay, so Grayson, it wasn't 15 because I would have been in big trouble. But I actually had this conversation with my mom recently in front of a preacher because it was a really crazy time. I worked at St. James.
Okay.
I worked at St. James Plantation as a personal assistant for Scott. Look, oh my God, this is bringing back some old school shit. So I got this really cool job at St. James Plantation at the real estate office. And that's where I thought I was going to be a realtor. I was like 17. I was working for the Barfields and Clem Maludo and Brenda Falby. We just recently became friends on Facebook. We haven't seen or spoken to each other in 100 years. But we had this woman, Janice Wheeler, was our boss. And so I was trying, and back then they were selling property like fucking crazy. So every day was a party. It was closings. These guys were like, woo! Everyone was like ringing the fucking NASDAQ bell every day. Woo! St. James was killing it. So, and I was like 17 and I needed a little extra income. So I found this little place in Myrtle Beach where I could be free and swing around, just, have fun. And so I was really young. I wasn't 15, Grayson. Good.
He was 18.
I was 17.
17.
So yes, I'm not going to say the name of the club.
In another state, that would be legal,
but
right?
what we talked about was like, my mom was like, so the day that I was leaving, because you had to work, just like I tell my bartenders here, you have to work a Wednesday or Thursday to get the good shifts. You can't just, and that was the stripper schedule. It was like you had to work a shitty shift to get the good shift.
You got to do Monday night, 25-cent wing night.
Eggs and legs, or whatever it was called. So eggs and legs, whatever. It was brunch. So I literally was in big trouble. I had my bag with all my little boot covers and my little
boots with the fur.
So it was and my famous little underwear thing was what's Maverick? What's that movie? Top Gun.
Top Gun.
So I had a Top Gun banana hammock. Yes. So
did it have aviators on them for your balls?
No, they were on my face.
Oh. Okay.
So anyway, I did have that. So yes, I did do a little bit of dirty dancing when I was younger. I mean, why not? I was young and give a shit. And hey, so between real estate at the same time, I know I'd worked for I worked for Harper Peterson at Island Passage at the golf cart shop, and I worked for Maria at Provision Company. So let me tell you something, people. I had 4 jobs at 17. So do not come crying to me about your fucking, oh, my one job is wearing me out. I'm going to be late for. Look, I had 4 jobs: real estate, dancer, waiter.
I think that's our generation, Jesse. We were just like
work hard, play hard.
We worked hard and we played hard, and in those times of working, we learned how to become jack of all trades. That's our generation. And you better be able to like play Nintendo and now tech and code and things, but also strip on a pole. Like if you can't, you do all those things, then
well, I'm not proud.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's not something I'm proud of, but if you want to get down to the nitty gritty with like, if you know Jesse, then there you go. Like, I had 4 jobs.
All right.
Let's
get into the if you know Jesse.
We're gonna wrap this up.
If you know Jesse.
Okay. I'm scared to see.
Oh God, let's find something. I want to know about the prosthetic legs.
Okay. Back to Jeff Gordon in the Pepsi commercial. So there used to be a Halloween Express where like Party City is over there near like Target and shit. So I was late getting a costume, and I was like, just I could put together anything quickly. I mean, it can always be a cowboy. It can always be like, I always have something I could throw on for a costume. Every day is a costume for me. Look at this. This is like fat liberal.
I mean, I dressed up in my prom outfit to hang out with Jesse tonight.
You look damn fucking good.
Thank you. Well, I wouldn't have worn this to prom, but
no, you wouldn't get you damn.
I wore this to the Penthouse because.
What the hell was? Oh, the prosthetic leg. Mm-hmm. So I'm shopping around for a Halloween costume, and I get through the line. And the lady looks at me, she says, "Oh my God." And she does this like weird turn, and her leg is on the counter. She said, "Will you please sign my leg? Because you look like Jeff Gordon."
Who, you? Oh.
Yes. So I signed a prosthetic leg. I did sign my own name because that would be, what do you call it?
It was Jeff Gordon and not the Will and Grace guy. Or, it was another one.
Oh God. The vampire guy.
Oh, the vampire guy. Yeah. It was Jeff Gordon. Was she smoking a cigarette and drinking a Budweiser?
Marsha?
No, the lady who wanted your autograph.
She looked like she was ready for her break so she could go have one out back.
Damn, she said,
she pulled that fucking leg right off and she threw it on the damn conveyor belt and she said, "Sign my fucking leg."
Did she have a Sharpie too?
She did. Oh. She was ready. So I did sign. So there's a lady out there running around with one leg that has my name on her prosthetic leg. Hey.
That's what's up. And you were like, Jesse
Look,
Davis.
I see a lot of men with prosthetic legs, and it kind of turns me on.
It's hot. I've seen it too. Oh, like, I mean, no, there's reasons for, and then to see them to keep going on, there's reasons for it, and
it gives anybody hope to see if you. I mean, to be. God bless the veterans and stuff. I mean, what they go through that we will never be able to understand or relate on any level. But, it's a very serious thing. I mean, but technology's come so far. I mean, that, robots and stuff. What I'm scared of is them damn robots going to try to run the world.
Well, what's crazy, though, speaking of our generation and our age, with this AI technology and everything, as scared as we all seem to be or would like to be about it, we could actually manipulate it. We have a chance to manipulate it. And so in another interview with Jesse, we'll talk about that. Oh, and then
there was.
I have a few more questions.
We're going to wrap up very soon.
Before it's over. Tell me about the plane story, Jesse.
Oh, shit. So I have flown an airplane. Okay. So we went to the Zion United Methodist Church out in Winnebago on Zion Church Road, back to Winnebago. And so my mom literally, I think back then parents were smart because they were like, "Okay, I'll put you in vacation Bible school because it's like free babysitting." So I was like, "Hey."
And you're going to love Jesus.
And I love Jesus. Jesus loves everybody. Gay, straight, transgender, whatever. Jesus loves the little children. All the children. Anyway, red and yellow, black and white. We are all something in his. Anyway.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, the Kardashians story.
Oh, okay. So I know. So yes, another fun little fact. I was on the first season of the Kardashians.
What episode?
I think it's episode 3. It's called Chloe Wants to Act. And this is when Bruce Jenner was still a man. Bruce was still a man. He was pretending like he was straight. And he's like, you got to watch it, y'all. I will send the link.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's find a link to that. And
So Matt, one of my best friends from LA, sent this one in. He said, Jesse, do you remember when they were wheeling you and Elizabeth Taylor into Hyde Lounge in her wheelchair for shots of tequila?
Damn.
So on my
she liked tequila, Elizabeth Taylor?
She did. And Hyde, if you've been to Hyde in LA, it's 14 tables, all bottle service, all celebrities, all famous people. And they pull her Maybach up. They get us out. We wheel her in. And this is where I met David Beckham, by the way. I think I literally almost passed out. He was the nicest person I've ever met in my life in LA.
What year did you meet him?
God, so this was like 2010 or 11 maybe.
Ooh.
So David Beckham, if you're listening to, I've hit you up to be on the podcast. Even though it's remotely, I still want him on here. But the fucked up thing is that my friend Matt was like, we had this gay night every Tuesday. It was called Hideout, like gay hideout. So it was at Hyde Lounge on Sunset every Tuesday. And me and this promoter I worked with, Andrew, we'd take turns working. And so we were still running the Abbey and stuff. So I get a call and he's like, Jesse, get your ass here right now. David Beckham's here. And I'm like, fuck you. Do not lie to me. I do not want to get out of this bed right now to go fucking drink and party. I want to recover. If you're lying to me, I'm going to punch you right in the fucking mouth when I get there if he's not in that building. He said, no, he's here. He's fucking here. So I buzz up. I had this cute little Mercedes back then. I fly up the hill, walk in. Security walks me in, and he's walking up with Matt, and Matt's got him arm in arm. And I see him with David Beckham. My legs are going numb. I'm like, holy shit, this is him. And he had like this knee injury where he couldn't, his knee was fucked up from a soccer game or something. So they put him at my comp table. His knee was touching mine. And I'm like,
what did that feel like?
Heaven. I was like, fucking, oh my God, David Beckham's knee is touching. Because he had his leg propped up. I have to pee, so it's hard to put my leg up right now. But he was putting his leg up. And his knee was touching me. And I was like, oh my God. David Beckham's knee is touching my knee. Oh my God. So later, anyway, it was so weeks later, what's the restaurant? Nobu. It was on La Cienega. So I'm in La Cienega. I'm literally going in the bathroom to take a piss. And in walks David Beckham, right? He says, hello, Jesse. He remembered my fucking name.
Oh, of course he did.
And I walked back out there. He was with Victoria and their kids. They had little boys back then. And I was like, holy shit. David Beckham remembered my fucking name.
That's amazing.
So,
That's
anyway,
a good one.
Maybe we'll get him on there at some point.
That's a good one.
But I think we're about wrapping it up. Do you want to give any shout outs? Do you have anybody you want to especially thank for being on today?
I just want to, thank Jesse, our friend Pat G.
I can't believe we forgot to tell people that I have traveled to 7 countries. We'll be quick.
Oh, I meant to ask.
It was Italy, England, Spain, Australia.
What's your
Sweden,
favorite country, Jesse?
United States of America.
Okay, aka LA.
No,
aka Wilmington.
Out of America, I think honestly, Italy was amazing. Mallorca, Spain was so special because they have their own language. It's Mallorcan, but it's still Spanish. But there was something really special about Mallorca. Italy was great. We did Capri. We went to the ruins in Pompeii. That was amazing.
You recently went to France.
Me and Lori and Kim just went to Paris.
That looked amazing.
It was beautiful. I wish I could have spent more time.
That looked like y'all fit right in.
I think that's 8 countries. Then I forgot that one.
Dang.
Okay. And I've lived in 7 states. I've lived in 7 states. I lived in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York.
Oh, one last question.
She cut
One
me the
last
fuck right off.
question.
Go ahead. You saw-
Okay. I would like to know about the Jason story where you.
Lord help me on this one.
Okay, where it had
Okay.
to do with.
All right, so
okay, the Jason.
When you have roommates, anybody out there that.
Okay, wait. Real quick, we're gonna do this. This is the Jason Jackson story. Oh, it's empty. Look.
Wait, will you grab us those splits, those little champagne splits, or what? Grab 3, one for you. Just open the refrigerator. I know I'm about to pee on myself.
Hey,
oh my
hey,
God!
hey,
Yes.
oh.
That's all right.
Oh.
If there's some cold ones, that'd be great. So you know what? The funny thing is this podcast has been going on for 2 years. Zach, I think if y'all listen, if y'all are, we've really got a nice following. And for those of you that are listening and liking and following, we really do appreciate it. We're not doing this.
Give us a little heart
We're
love.
not getting we're not getting paid. We don't have sponsorships. We are the well, there you go. We're the podcast that could. So keep listening, keep liking, and I cannot be and also.
And if you're with us right now and you can open up a bottle, do it.
Yeah, so
we're gonna pop a little
fucking-
poppy. Pop a little pop. And look, this next story is probably the best story.
Well,
One of the no, there's so many stories, but
my dick
let's
is too big
let's
for the
ask
pants.
Jesse about the
So
shooting.
if you know
story.
Eastbound and Jason Jackson, he was one of my roommates back in the day before I moved to LA. I came home from work. I worked at Landfall Country Club back in the day. It's where I met Kimbra, and whom is one of my very, very best friends. I love you, Kimbra. Love you. So we're not going to go into the trunk story today, but what the hell was we talking about?
We were talking about the Jason
Okay.
story.
So I got home. I've been drinking with all the golfers all day. 19th hole, sneaking shots of tequila with all these like members of the club because I was like the fun one. And God, am I fucking busting out of this shirt? So I decided he has a loaded pistol on the bar. So I'm like pretending like I'm Charlie's Angels. I'm
Where are you though? Let's
We're
get
on-
the context
all right,
to
so
it.
we're in Wilmington. We're off Beewood. It's off of
Or we don't need
Market
the exact location, but like, is it a house? Is it a condo? Are we at a bar?
So I came home by myself and I was feeling a little frisky. And there's always guns around. Like everybody I know owns a gun.
So we were at your house.
I was a roommate.
Oh.
This was like I was like 22, 23.
Oh,
This is
okay.
20 years ago, everybody. Just so you know, 20 years ago. And so I thought I was going to I just saw that Charlie's Angels movie and I was all like feeling very Cameron Diaz. And that pistol was looking at me and nobody was home. So I pick it up. This could have been a very dangerous situation. I pick it up. I'm like, yeah, boom. I'm on the coffee table. I'm on the bar. Everybody knows I like to dance on a bar, a table, windowsill, building, car hood.
If he's not dancing on top of something, is he really having fun, you guys?
I'm too short. It gets me up and out of the crowd.
You know, I hear you on that.
So I
I'm
pulled the
5'2".
trigger on that fucking gun and went, boom. I couldn't believe I pulled the trigger. So I shot a hole through the house and it went all the way through his bedroom and everything. And so he's like, I was like, oh my God, I'm in big trouble. And so here goes the police. They thought somebody shot somebody, whatever. And I'm like crawling out of the window, like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Jason's pulling in the driveway. The police are pulling in the driveway. I'm cold busted, like coming out of the window. And I'm like, oh my God,
I don't know if Jesse mentioned, but he mentioned to me it was like what he did was like a joke. It was like he came in through the
play
window.
with guns, people.
Don't play with guns and don't trick your friends when they don't know you're playing with their guns in their house.
So anyway, I shot a hole right through his fucking whole bedroom, the whole house. I thought I was trying to play Cameron Diaz. See Cameron.
And I asked him
Lucy Liu.
which Charlie's Angels character were you imagining you were at the time?
All of them. I'm a mix of all of them.
I know.
Just like my friends.
Cameron D and Destiny.
But I think we've went over everything, and I'm very, very grateful, like I said, to our audience for listening. Please keep listening, and hopefully we'd love some feedback. I mean, we went over with Tandy. Oh, shit. So we did get, really quick story. We went on the Colorado River, and husband at the time had put us on this raft that was losing air. So we're like, next thing you know, we have our beer, we have our raft, we have our cigarettes, we have our little joints.
Are you on rapids? Is my question.
No, it was just like
on a river with rapids.
And it was a lazy river, but it was also like 120 degrees. It's a different kind of heat. So we're noticing our raft is sort of shrinking, and we're like, oh my God, water's coming in. People are coming up and like spitting water on us. And so we went down this, we were stuck on that river for 6 hours. And so
Jeez.
Tandy will always tell you, so we'll tell you the story. He put us down the river to die. So anyway, we're going to his wedding.
Well, like I said, I would love for Jesse to be on my
He's already
team.
remarried to and they're happy. And just not to leave out Tracy Billock from, well, Tracy Edwards now from San Diego.
Okay.
I mean, there's so many stories with her.
Can I tell y'all something though? One thing about Jessie that you need to know is that if I had to pick my team of who would be on my team of the end of the world team, Jessie would be on that team, okay? Don't discount this guy. He is on my survival, end of the world. I got this team. Because I'm a fan. And no, but for real, he's a smart motherfucker. And I trust him, and he's thrifty and savvy and all the things that you would want. And also,
It's very kind of you.
But that's what's up, and that's I think why we've been friends.
A lot of challenges lately with this building and the penthouse, and thank you for all my loyal members that have stuck by me since day one. I mean, like I said, it's been hurricanes, pandemics, renovations. We had a guy kick in the fucking elevator last year. This year, it's been like the heat waves we've had nonstop, and people still keep coming, and I appreciate that. And we're gonna keep the podcast going, and I can't thank you all enough, listeners, followers. Keep liking us. Monica, we miss you. Jackie, love you. Thank you, KT, for filling in. You will see KT again. So cheers, everybody. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Penthouse Podcast, bitches.